Good morning. So this is kind of a continuation of yesterday. Here is my dough for my English muffins. It has been a little over 18 hours. It's almost 11:30. So it says that the next morning you'll find that the dough's doubled in size, and it looks like it has. Turn it out on a floured surface, cover with cling wrap in the kitchen towel, and rest for 10 minutes. Okay, I need to also go shower real quick, so I'm going to do this really quick. And you know what? Maybe I should have added the raisins and the cinnamon before. Okay, I'm going to add the cinnamon and raisins before I turn it out onto a floured surface. Okay. So I'm going to add some cinnamon. I'm just kind of guessing on the amount of raisins. That may be a little too many. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. So I'm just going to pull it out. I'll try and mix the raisins up a little bit better. Okay. I am going to sit it on this floured surface here. Cover it with cling wrap. And then the towel again. You're supposed to let it rest for 10 minutes. Okay, so I've showered. So I forgot about the next resting time after you cut them. Clean my whatchamacallit off. I'm gonna save this to reuse again. Go find my cookie cutter. I don't have a 3-inch cookie cutter. I only have a 3 1/4 inch. And I didn't look to see if Gemma's Bigger, Bolder Baking had an actual recipe for cinnamon raisin English muffins. I guess I should have looked. Okay. help if I floured the rolling pin. Okay, we're just going to I don't think it's going to make 4. Okay, I'm gonna move some of these raisins over here. Well, it might make 4. I don't know. I don't think it's quite an inch. Well, I'm losing raisins. Okay, I'm gonna have some uneven English muffins, and that's okay. So now they have to rest for 40 to 45 minutes. They're gonna puff up. You want a hot skillet when you do this, and I am going to make me a quick omelet because I'm really hungry and some coffee. It's kind of chilly. Wonder if my heavenly blue morning glory ever bloomed. It's raining. Nope. Just the grandpa aughts. Carrots. Now it finally looks like a carrot. I missed some tomatoes here. Well, that's disappointing. Last year, my heavenly blue morning glory didn't bloom until September. I need to go back and look and see what day I noticed them. Okay, my pan is heating up. Here are the English muffins. You're supposed to carefully move them into the pan, trying not to make them flatten out. You're supposed to cover them and let them cook for I think it's 6 to 7 minutes. Yep. I need to clean my oven, my stove top. Okay, We're going to do it for 6 minutes and see what it looks like. And then you turn them over and cook them for another 3 to 4 minutes. So the lid creates steam and it helps to puff them up. It has been 6 minutes. Oh. And I think 6 minutes was good. A little, maybe too good. Okay. Might turn it down just a tad bit. I'm going to do 3 minutes on this side. Okay, that's another 3 minutes. So I'm going to let these rest, and then I'm going to toast one up for my after breakfast snack. So they are very cooled off. Put these that I'm not going to eat into this container. And then I'm gonna eat the big one because I am still a little hungry from breakfast. So this is what it looks like inside. I'm gonna toast them. Put some butter on them. I really need to eat this tomato today. I think that's good. Throw butter on them. Time to see if they're as good as I thought they would be. I put my, I don't know if you can see it. I put the little mortar and pestle over there. I can't really taste the cinnamon too much, but when I get a bite of the raisin, it's really good. I think if I make them again, I will probably mix the cinnamon in, maybe even the raisins, to sit overnight. I think it would mix up better than the way I did it, waiting till the next day. So hopefully I don't get a big chunk of cinnamon in one of the others, like overpowering because I didn't mix it well enough. But they're really good. Especially when you get a raisin in there. I wonder if I could sprinkle. You sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, let's try it with a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's better. So next time I will mix it. I may even measure it because I just sprinkled some. I didn't want it to be overpowering, but I can barely taste it in here. So I hope you try to make your own English muffins. So much cheaper than buying them already made in the store, especially if you buy the Thomas's, which I really like. But they're crazy. They're crazily priced, especially when it's not that hard to make them. Okay, I'm gonna go eat my English muffin. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna work on some surveys. Speaking of surveys, I really like Prolific. I've talked about it before. I'm trying to do it just about every day, and I already cashed out a little bit of it to help pay for the copay. My copay for specialists has gone up to $50, so that's rather annoying. It used to be $40. I'm gonna work on some of those, but one of the other surveys that I've done for longer than I've been doing YouGov for a couple years, I think. I think it's been like 2 years. And I finally got a $15 Amazon gift card from them. Crazy that it takes so long, especially compared to Prolific. 1 month alone doing Prolific surveys, I made $200, and that was not doing them every day. I guess I'm still gonna do the YouGov. I don't know. I haven't tried to use the gift certificate yet. You can pick what kind of gift certificate you want, and I just picked Amazon because I have I had a mortar and pestle in my cart. Now I think I just have little pre-made seed packets in there, and they're only like $9 and something. Sent out some seeds when they finish drying. I think some of them are already dried, so I need to work on those because I was gonna give out so many. I think I can only ship them, I may only ship them to the US and maybe Canada to keep the price down. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I think the UK has quit sending things to the US, their mail service, so, and I don't know, I assume letters and stuff will go through, but I don't know if a bulky letter envelope would go through. So, plus I think it would cost too much to send anywhere else. So I don't know yet how I'm going to do that. Haven't decided. I may start with only like 20 people I'll send them to. So I just got my mail and brought my garbage Herbie bin up to the house. And a little bit ago, a few days ago, I think, I requested from the Kentucky Tourism website a book. I was hoping there'd be a list of festivals for the fall in here. I haven't looked through it at all. So there's the Banana Festival in Kentucky. What the heck? There's Oktoberfest in Covington. I think I've heard of that. I have never been. It's this month. I might have to check that out. So some of the other festivals that I know about aren't even in here, which is odd. It's beautiful out there. It's a little chilly, but not cold. We have road trips. Yeah, I was hoping it'd have more festivals in here. It doesn't look like they're all in here, but I'm gonna look this over. Then there's a state park brochure. Wish there's a website for this, so I kind of wish they hadn't given this to me. Yeah, so we went to Old Fort Herod. That's where I went the other day, and I took you all along. Have to take a drive to Taylorsville Lake. It is not too far away from here. I've gone with my kids there. We rented a little John boat. It was so hot. It was the middle of the summer. It was miserable. Very buggy, hot. And I think we went back. May have gone back later with somebody else and rented one with a canopy over it. Or we planned to. I don't remember if we actually did it or not. And then they sent me a Kentucky map, road map, which I already have one. This might come in handy for planning trips. I also have AAA, which has a trip thing, but we could do the old-fashioned way. Just plan out upside down. Plan out a little road trip this fall. There are a few places I want to go that I've known about and I've been to. But I will look at that later. I am going to make some lunch. So I thawed this out yesterday, day before yesterday. I started thawing it out, and I had half of it for a meal, I think last night. I don't remember making this. I have no idea why I made this. But it tastes like it has chunks of pineapple in it. It has some ground beef, carrots, cabbage, and it has like a curry flavor in it. So I literally do not remember making this, and I've never made it any other time. So I don't know if I just threw together a bunch of stuff and made this up from stuff I needed to use up. I'm assuming that's what it was. It tastes good. I think it has pineapple in it too. I think I can taste pineapple in it. And then I have my leek soup that's still not completely thawed. Well, it might be. I think it is thawed out. It's just cold. So it's made a full plate. So I think I'm gonna eat this first and make sure I have room for this soup, even though it's a little bowl of soup. This might fill me up, but yeah, it looks like it has, I don't know, celery in here. I think it was just like I have these scraps and I need to make them into something. I think that's what this is. So I put the mortar and pestle my daughter gave me over here on this little shelf. She also gave me the little shelf because she didn't have room for it. I'm pretty sure she gave me that and that too. The other stuff are from other people. Well, I bought this years ago because I thought it was cute. My cousin from Japan gave me this so I would remember her. And she gave me some chopsticks also. It's a chopstick holder. And these, I think I think these came from one of my exchange students, the Japanese exchange student. I don't remember. Isn't it awful? I can't remember. The other ones are up here in my cabinet because there wasn't room on the shelf for all of them. So it's only 67 out there right now. So tomorrow I think is supposed to be sunny and a little bit warmer, so I think I'm going to work out in the garden and start cleaning up the side yard because it looks really bad. I think one of my cherry trees is dead. The bigger one. I'm not positive, but I think it might be. But I need to clean up the space around my heat pump. The weeds, for some reason, like to grow all around it. The ground, most of the ground is full of morning glory vine too that needs to be pulled up. I've been considering putting grass back over there and pulling the fence off to make it more maintenance free. But I haven't completely decided. I started making that into a garden for things like pumpkins and squash, things that need to sprawl out. But I didn't even plant anything over there this year, because it gets neglected, especially when we have a drought and we don't get rainfall, and then I have to drag a hose over the fence, and it's just a big hassle. So maybe next year I will reseed it and take the fence down. We shall see. So right now, I think my soup is done. It is really good. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Just a tiny bowl. And now I have to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner later. It's already almost 5:30 because I got up so late. I need to get back to where I'm getting up in the morning. I love the feel of the morning, and I kind of miss it. The last few days I've been getting up really late. Here's what's left of my freezer. I need to eat all this stuff up and then wipe it out, clean it up, because there's food crumbs everywhere. But this is what's left of what I've put away from meals. Don't even know what everything is. Oh, there's some more of that stuff that I just ate. I have no idea what this is or when I made it. I have a vague memory of eating it, but I don't remember why. Some eggplant. I think this is all just eggplant that I cooked up. No idea. Oh, bean soup. Oh, that sounds good. Maybe I'll thaw that out. I think this is eggplant casserole. Yep. Some of that bourguignon sauce that I made. Need to put my marbles in the bag. What is this? Don't know what this is. What sounds really good is fish and a salad. Because I do, why am I crooked? I do need to eat this tomato today. It's starting to get a little shrivelly. I have a little bit of Swiss chard out there, so I can make me a little salad and some of this fish. I'm gonna sit a fish out in the fridge to thaw a little bit before I cook it tonight. It's just sea bass. One of those little weird peppers that taste like a bell pepper. And a few Swiss chard leaves. So I'm gonna wash this up. I think I have an onion in the an onion, carrot that needs to be tossed. A really not so good looking carrot here. This part's not too bad. So I'm going to make me a little bitty salad. I still have a tiny bit of cabbage too. So I totally forgot about the New Zealand spinach out there. I picked off 5 or 6 leaves, so it's a little bit bug bitten, but it's starting to take off. It's supposed to be good in hot weather, but it was doing nothing forever. And now that the temperatures have cooled off, it's starting to grow. I also have regular spinach. I have multiple plants in a grow bag on the side. So I may just transplant some of those into the big birdie bed where things aren't sprouting right now. Here's my dinner. Pretty good sized salad and a piece of sea bass and water. So I'm gonna go eat my dinner. It is really dark out there already. Gonna go eat. Not a lot of excitement going on today. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll get out in the yard and work some. I also need to start working on bagging up and taking out the rest of the stuff I'm gonna give away to the thrift store here and clear out there's not a lot left in the living room, I don't think, to get rid of.
I need to do that too in the next few days to clear it out so I can use my Wii, which I planned to do months ago, but I still haven't done that. So thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye.